Hi guys, Jason Arcuri here with the Freedom Group of eXp Realty. We are going over selling a home yourself and the steps to take. So this video is about setting up a Facebook business page. Why is that important? Well, it's great that you ask. Ultimately, that's corny as heck, but the reality is we really need to get you advertising to your target market. So, right now in Connecticut, we do get a ton of New Yorkers. So, how do we target them? How do we get in front of them? We do what's called social media advertising, and we boost a post or we run an ad that's specific to your home. And then we target New York, specific areas in New York. That information will allow you to run the ad directly to your consumer, and hopefully they're going to sign up and get more information on the house. So it's up to you if you want to create some sort of form that will have them sign up, and then you could go back and try to call them directly, or you just get it in front of them, and at least then they should reach out to a realtor to see your home. It's up to you on what you want to do. Obviously, the more information you put on there, the better as a for sale by owner. So you might want to put your cell phone number or an email address for them to contact you. So let's get this started. Here we are on my Facebook page. We're going to go right into here, and we're going to set up a new page. So we come into pages, create new page, page name, create post, desktop view, all that fun stuff is here. So we're going to call this 123 Main Street, Naugatuck, Connecticut. Category, housing. Or you could do, so you have housing and homeless shelter, you don't want that, or real estate. So here you go, real estate, there you go. So here you obviously put a description of the house you're trying to sell and what you're offering to a potential buyer. So, selling myself. Pardon me, I'm not going to go through and correct every mistake here, so that doesn't make too much of a difference. So now it was created, so now we could add pictures. So you put and add a profile picture. So I'm going to go in and I'm just going to go straight to one of my other listings and just put in pictures like that. So let's go with we'll go with this one. So front cover, boom. Now it's uploading. That's the profile picture, and then you can add another cover photo, which is like something in the back. If you wanted something like the fireplace, there we go. So you hit save. And there you go. Now you're actually got something that you could get out there to the public. Now in here, you got all these nice little steps. Identify your profile or your page's identity, provide info and preferences. So if you have created a website, which you could do, you could put it right here. Location info, business hours, your phone number, messaging preferences, so they could actually connect with WhatsApp. They could go straight through Facebook itself and message this page. So you got to make sure you download the business page to your phone, or you're at least checking this on your computer and tablet. Steps 2, introduce yourself. You can invite your friends and family. This is huge, right? Anybody you're friends with, you should just ask them automatically. And the idea behind it is hopefully you could get them to share it to their friends. The more people who see it, the more eyes we get on it, the better off it is for your home to sell. As a realtor, I would still ask you to share this to everybody and ask your friends and family to share it, because we want to get the word out there, and it's not just people who are looking right now, it's people who are about to start looking, because if they love your home, they may pull that trigger that much earlier. So go through there, page tips, they give you a lot of information in here, and it's all good. I would take the time to read it. At the end of the day, you don't need to go through that. Now what you do is you create a post. Now you put some pictures, you put some of your pictures up, and then you write the description, whatever. And then what you could do is hit boost post. Now, normally we would set up an ad over here. There's an ad center and you can set it up. But essentially right now what I would tell you to do is just do the boost post. So let's hit that. And then we're going to hit post. Okay, so now in here, it's going to get us more. They're going to get information that they're going to need from us. So this is your target audience. In here, you could modify it. Age. Tell you this though, well, you're not a realtor, so technically you don't have to abide by this. However, fair housing laws and whatnot have gotten into Facebook and they get very worried about it, so they made it super stringent. Generally speaking, you're going to keep at age 18 and above, and then you're going to choose your location. So if you want New York City, right, you're going to do that, and I would recommend trying to move this all the way down to like 10 miles. So you're staying in there. Now, if you have a home that works for New York City, but also, let's say you are in Naugatuck. Well, guess what? A lot of your buyers from Naugatuck are from Naugatuck or close by. So now you could do New York City. You can run the same ad to both spots and not anything in between. And again, you could just take this and you could modify the distance or go wide. The bigger it goes, the more it's going to cost you. And again, you want to be paying attention. Detailed targeting in here, this is where we, try to hone in on your buyers. So people who like Zillow, okay, that's not against anything. If you have a car, or if you have a garage that is meant for racing cars, you could come over here and you could start putting stuff in here. So like racing, auto racing, boom, right? So you could try to target your audience specifically to the type of person they are, because that's more than likely the person that will buy your house. Doesn't mean that is the person that will buy your house, but there are stats that are going to be used to make it more successful. You go through that, and then you hit confirm. So now we made those modifications. Down here, you could do the duration, how many days. You could do how much money, $80, $1,000. $1,000 is almost somewhere in that range. And depending on what you do with the target audience and the ages and whatnot, that will change how that works. Now, placements. Okay, so you can run ads to Facebook. You can do a pixel. For you, you're not going to do a pixel. This is more high-end marketing stuff that we do. So just a brief idea of it. Essentially, it's like a cookie, like the internet cookie, and it allows us to retarget them multiple different ways, so that way we could keep trying to get them to come back to your house. For you, this is not worth your effort at this point. It's just something that I wanted you to know about since you're going to have questions on it. Then you just put in your payment method and you hit boost now, so you're good to go. Now, obviously, I'm leaving. I don't want to boost this 123 Main Street. Let me get rid of these. These are people messaging me through my stuff. And I would also tell you, you do a normal boost with the info on your house. And I would also do one for your video. And this is where you can put the video again. Now, you can put the YouTube link in here, or you could put the video in here. Facebook is super greedy and doesn't like to stream YouTube's videos. So they'll click on it and they'll be able to watch it. But if you put it directly into Facebook, it will automatically play for you. It's just a slight difference. You will get more views if it plays automatically. Doesn't mean they're as useful, but you will get a little more bang for your buck that way. So I hope this answers your questions. I hope you understand how important this is. These boost posts don't only go to Facebook, they also go to Instagram and other spots. You might have even seen some in some of the cell phone games that you play. On the next episode, we will be covering how to use mailers and basically mailing to your neighborhood. Give you a website or two that might work for you, or at least get you a couple of different ideas on how to do it. I hope it helps. Subscribe and jump to the next video when you have time.